Hello and welcome to the third of our short videos on specific media. This time we're going to look at the publishing phenomenon which is Bloomberg. 24 hours a day and 7 days per week, Bloomberg is delivering business and markets news to the world on so many different platforms that we won't have time to deal with all of them in this short piece. But some of the more important ones are Bloomberg LP, which provides analytics and equity data as well as news to investors through the Bloomberg terminal, and also Bloomberg's wire service called Bloomberg News, and a global television network, Bloomberg Television. There are also websites, radio stations, subscription-only newsletters, and 2 magazines, Bloomberg Business Week and Bloomberg Markets. In 2014, Bloomberg LP launched Bloomberg Politics with 2 veteran political journalists, Mark Halperin and John Heilemann, to run it. Bloomberg Opinion, formerly Bloomberg View, is an editorial division of Bloomberg News which launched in May 2011. The site provides editorial content from columnists, authors and editors about many news issues and is available for free on the company's website. David Shipley, formerly the op-ed editor at the New York Times, serves as Bloomberg Opinion's executive editor. If you have a business or financial story to tell, you'd be crazy to ignore Bloomberg. Their appetite for business news is voracious and they reach many different communities across the world. Now let's look briefly at a little bit of history because it'll help us to better understand Bloomberg today. In 1981, Michael Bloomberg was a general partner at Salomon Brothers, which was then a Big Four investment bank. His speciality was designing in-house computerized financial systems. When Salomon was bought out by Philbro, he used his severance payment to start a new company that would provide real-time market data, financial calculations, and other financial analytics to Wall Street firms. In 1983, Merrill Lynch invested $30 million to help finance the development of the Bloomberg terminal computer system, and by 1984, Bloomberg was selling machines to all of Merrill Lynch's clients. You've got to remember that in the early 1980s, the internet was unheard of. Financial data was fed directly to dealing rooms by dedicated computer systems, and the market leader was Reuters. Bloomberg's dedicated terminals were way ahead of their competitors, and the new company began to grow like Topsy. Today, Bloomberg publishes business and financial news in many different formats, including their 24-hour global television network that has a huge audience. It still has a wide subscriber base among professional investors who are the original customers, but today, Bloomberg increasingly reaches small investors and the general public too.
What does it take to change the world? A big army? A cure to a pandemic? A revolution? All of these take either a lot of people, thousands of hours, or massive amounts of space.
Bloomberg is still headquartered in New York, but has a very large operation in London with around 4,000 employees. The London operation also broadcasts a lot of television material, including interviews with prominent business executives. Like the Financial Times and the Wall Street Journal, Bloomberg employs many specialist writers who cover specific markets or industries. John Micklethwaite is the overall editor-in-chief of Bloomberg News, a position he's held since February 2015. A British journalist, he was previously the editor-in-chief of The Economist from 2006 to 2015. Neil Callanan is the London bureau chief at Bloomberg News. Callanan was previously team leader for real estate, financial regulation and investing coverage for Europe, the Middle East and Africa. He joined Bloomberg in September 2011 as a real estate reporter and became an editor in 2015. Callanan was previously deputy business editor and then business editor of the Sunday Tribune from May 2008 to February 2011. He was also a senior news reporter for the Sunday Business Post for 4 years. To sum up, Bloomberg's huge requirement for fresh business stories means they can be a very useful contact for anyone in financial or business communications. If they're not already on your target media list, they should be. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you found this useful. We'll be posting more soon, and we'll see you then.